Hey, what's up guys? Avenging Angel here today, and this is actually my first video. I was really torn about what I wanted to do first of all, and I was thinking, well, maybe let's do a tutorial. And I know that really Ashe is just not a champion you see very much, especially when it comes to tutorials. Like, there's just not many things that show you how to play her. So, I decided I would do that today, kind of show you how to play her, especially if you are just starting out in League of Legends. She is a great AD carry if you're just starting out. Um, Now, once you start getting into the ranks and stuff, she's not as near as good. The reason for that mostly is because she just doesn't really have many escapes. And by that I mean she has no way to really disengage. So the team matchup today, we are going to have Vayne and Shen against myself and Blitz. In the mid lane, we have their Jace. No, it's their Fiddlesticks versus our Fizz. And then we have Jace versus Vlad top. And in the jungle, we have our Elise versus their Aatrox. So the first thing you really want to know is you really need to focus on farming. And for some reason, I cannot scroll down while Fraps is going, which is very interesting. I need to back off here. And I also don't have any potions, because I just saw whenever I first started recording that my health was kind of less, because we had kind of gotten into a small little fight there, and I used my potion. Typically, you start out with one Doran's Blade, a potion, and a warding trinket. So now with Ashe, obviously the first ability you want to level is your volley. That is your main source of damage, also your source of poke. At level 2, I did my hawk shot, which basically allows you to see a little view for a short distance. Like, it sends out a little hawk over there, and you can see that for a couple of seconds. You can see that area. So I am going to back here. This whole not being able to scroll thing, if I put my mouse to the bottom of my screen, I can't scroll, and that is really just kind of tripping me out. Can't figure out why it's doing that, and honestly, it does cause problems there. Like, it is just really weird. So I will do the best I can with that. If this is a rough game, I will apologize for that. If you are just starting out in the game of League of Legends, one thing I can tell you, especially if you're as an AD carry, you need to focus on farm, which is killing these little minions. You want to make sure you get the last hit, because you see up here your minion count. That's also known as CS, your creature score. The higher it is, obviously, the more gold you can get, the better off you are. So, and Blitz carrying that. Dude, this whole not being able to scroll thing is just really tripping me out. I apologize, guys. So now level 3, a lot of people like to get their third ability at level 3, but with Ashe, I feel like it's much better to get her volley level 2. Simply for the reason that her Q is a frost shot. It kind of just slows them down. And in the early lane phase, there's really no huge reason why you need to just slow their movements down. I mean, there's not a lot of engages going to be happening. Things like that. It's mostly kind of boring, a little bit of farm, but you definitely want to sit here and just poke them, which you can do regularly with just regular shots without the Q. Oh, gonna miss that one. That's not good. You want to make sure you get as much CS as possible. So gonna shoot her, just kind of poke her, see if I can't volley her. So, all right. Now, with Ashe's build, there is a lot of controversy. A lot of people like to build attack speed simply because her Q is a frost shot. It slows down the movement, and if you can, the more shots you can get off, the more they're going to be slowed, which totally makes sense, except for the fact that if you are doing no damage, it's not going to do you any good to be able to slow them down, especially if they're getting away. Champions like Vayne, Lucian, they have good escapes. They can sit there and they can dash out, they can roll out. Really easy for them to get out of your range, so you need to deal as much damage as possible early. So instead of starting with attack speed, I typically like to start with a BF sword. Can't go wrong with a good best friend sword, even though that's really not what it stands for, but I think we'll get that. Definitely want to make sure we get this tank minion. And okay, almost missed it. Good. I thought I was gonna miss it. That'd have been no bueno. And I normally build the BF sword into the Infinity Edge with Ashe, because she really just needs that crit. The BF sword gives you a huge critical strike chance, and instead of doing 200% damage, a critical strike went down to 250%. Gonna get one of these potions rolling. So now Rune Page, I have, and there's a little controversy, especially with the blues. I like to have damage reds and quints, although you can do lifesteal quints. I would typically do no more than 2 lifesteal quints. And then, we need to back off. But I can't scroll. That is freaking me out. That whole not being able to scroll thing. That is weird. Oh, he's gonna taunt me. Yep, I see it. Alright, so let's see, what was I talking about? I'm sorry, guys. I get so sidetracked sometimes. And that is my fault. Did it get her? Nope, so close. And I'm going to die because of my greed. But I still killed her, so, you know. That's another thing, too. You don't want to necessarily get too greedy, like I just did there. But she had just one shot, and I have just such a huge problem being greedy and going ham. Typically not a good thing, but hey, I do have my BF now. That's a great thing, having a BF. Lots of damage. So what just happened there? Aatrox coming in the bottom lane. Oh, we also have our jungler coming down though. So let's see if we can get the Aatrox. Come on, Elise. Gonna have the cocoon coming out in just a second. Oh, she got him. Well played, Elise. And we'll get his passive, which is passive where he goes down like that, and then he'll heal for a quarter health. And Elise, I am coming. I'm coming, Elise. Come on, come on, come on. I'm coming. There we go. Kill him. Die. Go away. My best friend. Oh my god, Vayne is coming in. No, go away. Damn it. That is totally my fault. I couldn't see that Vayne was coming in. My little box was all the way. Oh, Fizz! Fizz is here. Cool. As you can tell, my map awareness today is just off. Which you definitely want to be keeping aware of map awareness, where your mid is, if you can, where their mid is, jungle, stuff like that. Wards are your best friend. For sure. Taking way too much minion damage on that. So let's look at our CS. Vayne has 45 out of 37, so am falling behind. My CS is not that great anyway. For 9 minutes, I should have more than that. But more than that, we need to be staying ahead of their AD carry. Now my ultimate, what it does is it launches a huge arrow. The farther away that they are from you, the longer it'll stun them for. And it also does a lot of damage. So it's good for helping out in other lanes too, because you can actually snipe them out, which is fantastic. Going to launch that. Boom! You are dead. Get out of here. That was a great hook by Blitz. Just a great job. And now I have blue buff. Great, which gives me a huge mana regen and a cooldown reduction. So let's go ahead and just kind of poke him down a little bit. Oh, I'm so sorry. I totally remember what I was talking about before I got sidetracked, and that was Rune Page. Damage reds, I also do damage quints, but you can do lifesteal quints too. I know people who do that, which is totally fine, but I wouldn't get any more than 2 of those lifesteal quints. Have at least 1 quint as damage. And then as yellows, I have armor, because that's just always fantastic to have, especially since you're against another AD carry. Wow, that Blitz. What a hook. Good job, Blitz. So really, we need to be keeping wards here in case their jungle comes in. But now for blues with the Rune Page, I highly see like this right here. Vayne can just sit here and run me down because I have no escapes, and that's what makes Ashe so hard to play in ranked. That she has no escapes. You have to literally just walk out, and that can be so difficult. So for blues, I do have mana regen blues. And I do that so I can sit here and just spam my volley. A lot of people will do magic resist on blues. And don't get me wrong, that is more than helpful. And we do have Fizz coming in. My ult is up. Gonna signal her. Come on, Fizz. Get her. Sweet. That was really good plays by Fizz. That's why I love Ashe, her ultimate. It just stops them in their tracks and allows anybody to come in and just do some work. As you can see, which pretty much just happened. Saw Fizz coming in. And that's why it's also good to have map awareness, as I saw that Fizz was coming in from our team and that he wanted the gank, and so I was able to use my arrow so that we could get the kill off on him. Always good ideas. So, gonna sit here and kind of keep poking him down, but that's why I do keep the mana regen blues, so I can just sit here and poke. Now I am gonna level, after maxing out my volume, I am gonna max my frost shot, because every level higher that it is, it'll slow him down by a higher percent. Like right now it's 20% for 2 seconds. When it is max, it'll do 35%, which just is huge. Makes them really hard to get away from you unless they have a good escape. Gonna keep poking this, and let's see. Vayne is now at 59 CS, and I'm at 64. Still pretty low, but hey, we are now ahead of her, and that's really what matters. And he's gonna just dash out of there. Vayne has 1 kill, I have 3 kills, so this is just really going well. And that's thanks to Blitz and the Fizz ganks. So that's always good. Just gonna sit here and keep kind of poking him, although he will be building up armor. Let's see, what does he have right now? He doesn't really have any armor right now, just health, but still. Gonna just keep on walking out of here. So, oh, kill going to top lane, good job. Oh, he missed that. Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay, Blitz. You still haven't done really good all games so far. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, man. So, alright. Gonna just sit here and keep poking her down, because that's what you want to do. You want to sit there and be generally just annoying, which everybody knows Ashe as freaking annoying. Nobody even likes Ashe. If she has some escape, she would be just amazing in ranked, and she... Okay. Elise, so we have Elise coming down. I do have my ult up, so whenever she's ready... See if I can't slow her down enough. This is why the slow is so amazing. So, damn it, couldn't get either. And that was totally my fault. I was so focused on Vayne that I did not even stop to help Elise with Shen. If I had stopped to help Elise with Shen, we could have got a kill up on him fairly easily. But I was just way too ham on Vayne. That's why it's good to be aware. And I'm not going to lie, it'd be totally easier if I could just, you know, move to the corner here and my screen would move with me, instead of I have to keep clicking here to kind of see what's going on, and that's generally kind of annoying. So now we have the turret down. Oh, they want to go do dragon. That is always a fantastic idea. Gonna drop a ward right here in case they try to come in and stop us. Wards are amazing. It's basically how you keep map control. And winning a game is not so much getting fed. Although, don't get me wrong, it does help hugely to be way ahead, but eventually they'll catch up. The main ways to win a game is to take objectives such as dragon, towers, baron, and map control. By that I mean keeping wards down in their jungle, your jungle, keeping an eye on where they're at, and being able to pick them off. Being able to roll in there and just maybe if you have wards in there, one of them comes straggling through. Well, if you and somebody else are there, you can just go in there and pick them off. So super easy. Gonna pick up my full IE, couple of health pots, and my boots just for fun. Let's see, and now we will go pick up the Brawler's Gloves, kind of build that into the static shiv. I'm gonna go ahead and launch my arrow. Just to kind of keep him pushed back, although it's too late for that. I should have saved it. But boom. Hey, still fun. Oh, a good thing about my ult is... Oh, Fizz coming in. Nice. A good thing about my ult is it also does splash damage, which means... Let's see if I can't get in here. We can stop him. Splash damage, which means it goes on to other people as well. Boom. Goodbye, Vayne. Let's see if we can't get the Shen. Come on. Or the fiddle. How about the fiddle? So you're going down. So we got to get out of here. No! No, he's going to kill me. Yeah. I was trying to get out of Fizz's, or not Fizz, but I was trying to get out of Fiddlestick's ult, and whenever Blix hooked him, it put me right back in the ult, which is not so great. That kind of sucks, actually. So, but still dealing massive damage. At least you have got to get out of there. 2 against 1 is not a good thing, although Fiddlesticks is low on mana. So based on there's not much I can do here to help. My ultimate is still on cooldown. Really, I need to get farming. I mean, I just really need to be farming. That is a huge thing. You need to get as much farm as possible. 17 minutes in, and I'm at 73. So that needs to be significantly higher. So, and here we have Shen coming back. I don't know if Vayne is here too. So just gonna kind of keep CSing. Gonna use my hawk shot over there to kind of get vision. Oh, a good thing about your hawk shot as well, and getting that at level 2 is it gives you gold. Every unit you kill, I get 3 extra gold. So that's, the earlier you can get that, the better. So I'm just gonna kind of sit here and wear him down, turn my Q on, which I should have done in the first place. Who's that's Blitz? Let me get that tank minion. So he's sticking around, so somebody's got to be here. I'm going to drop another ward. Because I don't want getting surprise ganked. That is no bueno. So we're going to level up my Q again. And just try to be generally annoying. Oh, there's Aatrox. There you are. Let's see what he does. Oh, did they have somebody go in there? So let's do a hawk shot here so we can get a view of who walked in there. Still Shen. So that we can live with. Their mid is still mid. Their top is still top. The question is, where is Vayne? There she is. So we're going to see if I can't drop the heal stun, which he probably has his passive up. There was nothing really I could do there. If you know you are absolutely going to die, like right there, I knew there was no way I was making it out of there. Just try to pick someone and do your best to kill him, you know? Because maybe someone else can come by and pick up that kill. Now, I'm pretty sure Aatrox had his passive up. In fact, I'm about 99% sure that's the case. In which case, I could have taken down all his health. He'd have dropped down. Yeah, he has it. Upon taking fatal damage, he goes into a stance for 3 seconds and is healed typically about a quarter health. So, what I was basically trying to do was take that down. I knew I wouldn't kill him even if I got his health all the way down. But if I could get his passive going, then somebody else could have came and picked the kill much easier. So Fizz coming in and gonna help her. So I'm just gonna come back down bottom and get all of this farm. Really, just do nothing productive besides farm. Vayne is now, 20 ahead of me in farm. I got to pick up the farm game here. So. I kind of sit here. So top has just been doing work. I mean, my goodness. What is it? Jace has 1 kill, 4 deaths, and 90 CS compared to Vladimir's 177 CS. So severely lacking. So this game is going quite well for us. So this is gonna kind of be boring and just farm. That's one thing that's boring. It does get kind of boring, you just sit there and farm. Nothing really exciting happens. Gonna go ahead and drop another ward here just in case. There's Vayne. I wonder if we could just straight up kill her. Let's go for it. Why not, right? Like, let's just go ham. Hooker, get the hook blitz. And he missed it. Got it. So that was a total unnecessary flash, but, oh well. That was worth it. That was totally worth. Yep, that's totally worth. Dude, I totally need to get some lifesteal. Yeah, definitely need some. lifesteal. So sometimes what you can do is, if you need lifesteal, I do this sometimes. I didn't even think about it this time. I apologize for that. Is right after Infinity Edge, I go and get the Vampiric Scepter. It gives you just a little bit of lifesteal, and then I go into making either the Static Shiv or the Phantom Dancer. So let's talk about those two for a second. Static Shiv and Phantom Dancer. Really, Phantom Dancer is all the way around better. You get more attack speed, a higher critical strike chance. You'll get 1% less movement speed, but that's okay. The passive on the Phantom Dancer allows you to move through units, so you don't have to worry about dodging all the stupid little minions. However, the pro for Static Shiv is that when it charges, it takes like 10% in a second, and then at 100% it discharges static electricity that just chain links itself and does quite a bit of damage. And I do like it. It's just fun to have more than anything. But overall, it's pretty well known that the Phantom Dancer is all around better. So, but I just love it. I think it's fun. So I'll go ahead and get that. Because you still have to have fun in this game. Like, a lot of people, they just get so mad while playing this game. And I totally get that, because last night I was playing and I was just having a terrible game and I was getting so frustrated. But it definitely happens. But just try to have fun. It is upsetting, but you just want to make sure you have fun, because that's what it is. It is just a game. And some people take it way too seriously. But as long as you're having fun, who really cares? Oh my goodness, I am just 1000% dead right now. So, that's a volley. See if I can. This is what I'm talking about with no escapes. All I can do is sit here and walk away. And as you can imagine, that did not work out very well at all. I need to get tier 2 boots too, so I can be faster. So let's work on that next. And then I will go get my lifesteal. So that's what I mean there. No escapes. All I can do is throw my volley to slow them down by how much? Frost shot slow effect. So my volley slows them down 25%. So, and we had a Nico, who are you? Elise. So our Elise just DC'd. That's fun. But no escapes all. Whereas, their Aatrox, he has a leap. Vayne has a roll. I mean, there's no way I was getting away from that. But another good thing about Ashe is, if you totally, utterly screw up in the AD carry, like you are just doing terrible, your kills are low, you have no CS, you can double as a support. You can kind of stay in the back and just kind of slow them down and be annoying and use your ult to help another lane. So that's the good news there. We really need to try to get this dragon, because they are kind of catching up in kills, and we just had a DC, so we need to try to get as much global gold as possible, although they already have it. So I'm going to come in here and try to gank this fiddle, because staying in the bot lane the whole game is just ignorant. I'm getting nothing done. Not really good for anybody. So we also need to watch out for this fiddlesticks, which is right there. Gotta get view of him. He's running away now. He's a little scared. Good. Run away. I really want to kill that main. Like, I really want to kill her. Let's see if we can do it. I do have my ultimate up. And boom! Kill her! Get her! Get her! Get her! Ha ha! That is why I love this ultimate on Ashe. Is that snipe was ridiculous. Love it. I really wasn't ridiculous. I mean, I was like, what, 5 feet away? But it's just so much fun, because they think they're going to get away, and then, boom, no, they're not. Just total disappointment. So, it killed them. I really want to get this tower. And my frame rate dropped significantly right there. Sorry, Fizz. We got to bust out of here. That may have been a terrible thing to do. I basically watched Fizz die just to get a tower, but I'm a firm believer that, okay, you probably need to get out of here, bro. I'm a firm believer that objectives over kills. Although, don't get me wrong, you definitely got to have kills, or you're going to be just absolutely worthless this game. So, gonna get this. Gonna start on my Bloodthirster. because with Ashe, again, while attack speed is great, you need as much damage as you can get. The reason for that is while you're slowing them down, you want to be able to kill them as quickly as possible. Slow them down and kill them before they can use their escape out of the range of your auto. Because Q is really nothing more than an auto. So, gonna see if I can't kill her again. Let's go ahead and drop the ultimate. Boom, boom. That damage going off. Gonna slow her down again. Come on, Blitz. So, that was kind of a waste, but... Oh, Blitz is still going ham. He wants that. But like I said, you saw that damage coming out. I mean, that was some huge damage. And so, gonna kind of sit here and see what we can do here. So I don't really think they can stand up to me at this point. I know Vayne is severely underfed. What does she have? She has a Bloodthirster and she has part of her Bork done. So I really don't think she can stand up to me at this point. Still going to try to sit here and take their tower. But she is doing a very well job in defending it. So we're going to kind of start backing off here. Because you don't want to take too much of their minion damage. Like, they don't really do a lot, but whenever you sit there and think about it, it just adds up. The minion damage. So, but luckily I have plenty of lifesteal. And there she is. Okay. So, just going to sit there and just poke her down. See if we can't take this mid turret and our bottom turret. Well, somebody needs to get over there. Oh, and my ultimate's actually all up. And I really want to kill her. So I'm just going to kind of start... Oh, Elise is back. Hey, fantastic. So she can take care of that minion wave. I'm going to go try to take their red. Because... Oh, I'm actually ahead in CS now, but I really want the red just because it does more... It deals damage over time, and it also slows them down. Which is always pretty nifty. Now the question is, what do I want to... Do I want to finish the BT, or do I want to go last Whisper? Let's see, they're not building it... Oh, we got a fight going on. So, let's sit here and just... slow him down. That's also why she does as a support. Like I sit there, I just sit here and slow him down all day long. Let's see. So they're not really building a ton of armor. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with BT, and then I'll get Last Whisper second after that. Last Whisper is a fantastic item if they're building tankier, like they have a lot more armor, because it just shreds that armor. It's fantastic. And it is definitely necessary on any AD carry. It doesn't matter what point in time in the game you get it, you are going to need it. Something I have learned. Now, like right now, if they were building up a ton of armor, I would be getting the Last Whisper right now instead of my BT. Because while the BT is good for... I mean, they basically try to make it the lifesteal item. Well, let's go for that. I'm going to go ahead and come back in here. I really want to get another BF sword, but... they're all here, so we'll hold off on that because we don't want them to get our tower. Okay, gonna go ahead and launch. I'm just gonna launch my arrow down here. We'll see what happens. We'll see if anything happens at all. I'll help her get away. Nope, didn't work at all. So we can try to help her. Come on, Fizz. Come on. Oh my gosh, that Fizz. That Fizz. So I'm going to sit there and just kind of slow him down, get there. That's the thing about the red too. So we had my Q slowing him down, and then on top of that, we had the red buff slowing him down. So he was really going nowhere, which is just fantastic. And they are going to surrender. Alright, well this is my first video. I hope it guys helped you. If you like it, make sure you like. If you have anything if you think you want to tell me, go ahead and leave a comment for me. Thank you guys very much. You have a wonderful day. See you later.